Hello everybody and welcome back to the original Paper Mario. No, I do not know why I'm doing this stupid accent, but I'm gonna stop now. Hi everyone, how's it going? And yeah, like I said, welcome back to Paper Mario, the original one for the N64. How's it been? Yes, I think it's been a bit of a minute since we did this, since like I said, I was out of town last weekend, so wasn't able to stream this game, but well, we're back to it, and I am excited because, God, I love this game. Anyway, so last time we beat Chapter 2, got the second Star Spirit, and then we went and got the Zap Tap badge. So we're just gonna go. One sec, need to put something down real quick. Okay, I've set the thing down. Let's carry on, my wayward son.
No! Just now, a ghost, it passed right in front of me. Oh, you saw it, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a dick.
No, you must have. Over there. No, the other way! It went into the forest! Mario, this madness has to end. You go to the forest and see what's going on. I'm ashamed to say it's my job, but I just can't go. I am too frightened of ghosts. But please, I beg of you.
Actually, before we go, what to double check? Oh yeah, okay, before we go, I should have done that when we went and got the Zap Tap, but I forgot. We need to go deliver this letter to the person by Peach's castle. Because again, I think we get a halfway decent badge from this quest, so I would like to, you know, stay on top of it. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yep, mid-mush tea, pear curry, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, I'm not going to be reading these anymore just because they're functionally the same thing, really. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think we're going to be doing this first. Sorry, my brain was elsewhere, so I kind of ignored the instructions he was giving us. So let's go back to Koopa Village. Yeah, I think this is definitely worthy of our time, and you know, is not. Yeah, no, this is definitely what you guys are all here for, right? So we're very much just in a let's talk to everyone mode. I am 99% sure it's not the Bob-ombs, because that name was a Koopa pun. And I think he'll be inside. I don't think he's going to be the one on any of, or I think he'll be outside. And if not, well, we'll start going inside. Oh, there we go. Latar. Please have this, Latar. You know, it's really amusing because this game came out, I think, just like shortly before email became, you know, commonplace in everyday life. So it's why when the sequel came out, there was no, oh hey Chuck, there was no, you know, letter giving side quest, and instead you had something that could receive email. It's just a way to get some flavor text from other characters. Yeah, I'm sad this character wasn't brought back for the sequel, because being able to, you know, just get some much needed, you know, star pieces when you want to get some good badges is kind of nice. And granted, I'm pretty sure they took him out because people were just running from place to place looking for him. Because, like, if you want to play this game and you want to farm some star pieces, just go through the pipes to those 3 different villages and he'll show up and he'll show up a lot more frequently. To, you know, basically get all the best badges early on and make themselves invulnerable. You know, again, I want to be clear. I think Origami King was actually pretty good and was a step in the right direction. But I really wish they'd make another Paper Mario game with almost identical mechanics. Just made a bit smoother for the modern era, you know? It's like, this is fun, you know, having partners, you know, using star pieces for badges to get abilities. What's it called? Gotta go right back to Koopa Village. I gotcha. Because one thing I did really like, the story in Origami King was great. And it was sad. It had probably one of the saddest endings since Super Paper Mario. And don't get me wrong, I was terrible at it, but the combat in Origami King, I'm like, that was clever. That was a great use of the Paper Mario mechanics, I guess. Plus, it was nice that unlike, say, Color Splash, which don't get me wrong, I actually think Color Splash is an alright game. But it was kind of disappointing that all the boss monsters were just the Koopalings again. Because Nintendo really liked overusing them for a long stretch of time. So it was kind of nice that the villains in Origami King were actually... Like, this isn't a spoiler if you watched a trailer. They're things like colored pencils, a stapler, just, you know, things used to, you know, do arts and crafts with paper. It's fun. Mr. E, you say? Why don't you tell me a bit more about yourself, Mr. E? Are you called that because you're an egomaniac? Yes, is that stands for, Mr. Egomaniac? Or Mr. Egad? Or Mr. Yuck? Like I said, there is no convenient way to travel back to old places in the second game. That's because most of how you gain access to the areas in the second game are... what's what I'm looking for? Is you kind of go under the town just in general. Anyway, like I said, I sadly don't have a way of streaming Thousand Year Door anymore just because our new hardware doesn't support it. Yes, an amazingly beautiful toad, because that really, really narrows things down. Yep. I mean, I guess it kind of does, since all the Koopas look the same. So if one's amazingly beautiful to stand out, then... I forgot where I was going with that joke. Let's just carry on. And I just realized something. Oh, there's Chuck Quizmo again. So in this game, you're usually attacked by, what's his name? That little kid who's like our arch nemesis after every single boss. We haven't encountered him yet. And I don't remember where he shows up. I know where we fight him after this next dungeon, but it's like, do we not fight him after the second one? I don't remember. Now, eventually we are going to be unable to advance this side quest because I have to go somewhere we haven't been yet. Once we get to that point, we shall move forward. Oh, here we go. I really wish just talking to any of them would trigger Paracarry, because having to shoot through that conversation 3 times... Right back to Dry Outpost. Gotcha. But yeah, it's another reason I want to quickly get caught up on this one, is so we can kind of just work on it while we're playing the game, rather than having to do, alright, let's just run everywhere all at once like we're having to do right now. Which, to be fair, at least by the time you can actually start doing this one, you will have to do that, just since it takes a hot minute before, you know, you start getting, go to the new areas. Sorry, I know that this is probably not the most riveting stream so far. Okay. Okay, cool. We can move on. We are going to... Oh, good, I did get everyone powered up. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Now let's head back. We can now move forward since we've got... Actually, let's get Goombario out so we can tattle on the new enemies we come across. But yeah, like I was trying to say, we can move forward now since we gotta go to the Manchan before we can continue. Actually, hold that thought. Yeah, oh, never mind.
Pardon me, sir. Would you happen to be Mario? How do you do, sir? My master was just to see you. If you would please call on us at the mansion at the far side of the Forever Forest. My master would also like me to add that she has in her possession important news regarding the Star Spirit. Please make haste. We shall await your arrival with a warm welcome. And if you don't come, we'll get you. Boo.
Actually, no, I do still want Goombario out. Okay, I think... Okay, no. No, for a second I thought the Junior, or whatever his name was going to pop out there and fight. So, yeah. So, how you figure out where to go in this... Hold on. Should be able to interact. Okay, yeah. Whatever you interact with, if it does something like that, that means that's the way you're supposed to go. Tattle real quick. Okay, yeah, so just... I guess it kind of depends on each area. Because in some areas you'll actually be able to interact with the bushes. Okay. You know, I loved, you know, these old N64 games that wanted to do the whole Lost in the Woods trope. And you had to follow certain things in order to find the way forward. Kind of like how in the Lost Woods you had to follow the music. Anyway.
Ah, what you think you're doing? This is Forever Forest. The path ahead of here is extremely dangerous. Didn't you know that? You better go back. Okay, so that's your story. You're invited to Boot Mansion. You may pass then. Listen carefully. You want to get through this forest, you have to pay really close attention to your surroundings. If you choose the wrong path, you'll end up back at the forest edge before you know it. Years around, the correct paths will always look slightly different from the others. Watch carefully for clues. For example, this area, take a good look at the inner trees as you walk around. One of them you'll spot strange glowing eyes. The exit near that tree is the path you want to take. These clues will be different in other parts of the forest. Watch the inner forest very carefully as you go.
So yeah, that character, in addition to letting us know which way to go, he actually would stop us from coming this way too early in the game. Because yeah, we actually don't get the option to come through the forest until after we've been invited by the booze. And this is why you want to get the Zap Tap this early. Like, it becomes even more imperative in chapter 5, I think, when you go to the island. But it's very helpful right now as well, because the Zap Tap makes you completely and utterly immune to fuzzies. And it is a godsend. Okay, that might be all the enemies we I think we only encounter piranha plants and fuzzies in this forest. The forest fuzzies specifically. So I might be able to bring Cooper back out. I'm going to bring Cooper back out, actually. Because, yeah, when you go to the so there are 3 forms of, I think there might be 4. Then again, I think, like, the super fuzzy might be from the second game, not this one, but, the 3 forms of fuzzies, there's the regular ones that just do a set amount of damage. I don't remember what makes the forest fuzzies unique, but the jungle fuzzies, they keep attacking you until you can, you know, hit the, until you, press the A button enough times that you force them off, so they're the most dangerous. Okay, where are the eyes? Okay, I'm positive we've gone all the way around. There they... Okay, I just can't really see them very well with the lighting on my screen currently. Yeah, there's your guard for you if you want to go through this forest page all the way past. If you choose one pass before... Alright. Basically, he's just reiterating what he told us before. I am pretty sure that's... Wait. Okay, yeah. Just the difference there is that it's a different type of flower. Okay, I just wanted to 100% confirm that that was indeed it. Sure. I'll take some experience. I like experience. Hooray, someone liked the tweet that I made putting, letting people know I was streaming. Yeah, they made the Zap Tap badge a lot harder to get in the sequel. And yeah, that's totally fair. Because I think the Zap Tap was on, like, floor 70 of the 100 trial dungeon or something like that. And I think, unless you're, like, masterful at dodging, the guards, which I'm a lot better in the sequel than I am in this one. Make no mistake. But, oh, there it is. Okay, hold on. I do want to walk around because there is a seed somewhere in this forest, and I do think it's right here. Because, like I said, do not miss these. It'd be annoying to have to come back. Hello there, blah, 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 flower field, the flower seed. Should I give you or shouldn't I? Yeah, I'll give it to me. Thank you. Anyway, but yeah, I think the soonest I was able to get down to the Zap Tap badge in the second game was after maybe the 5th dungeon? Which is over halfway through the game. Maybe 4th. I know, my point is, I know it was almost halfway through the game, so you don't get to enjoy it quite to the same extent as I get to here. Whatcha? You know, I realized I should have had Cooper attack first, because he would have finished off that initial Piranha Plant, and then I could have taken another one of these guys out. Strategizing in my combat is, clearly not my strong suit. We kick their asses. Okay, that's right. It's that there is a ton of mushrooms. That's the defining characteristic. Stupid multiplying dust bunnies. Okay, and then the difference here is that all the wrong flowers will wilt around you, whereas that one, you know, they just keep smiling and laughing. Oh no. I just got furzed. Yeah, I don't know why I said that, but... Oh, shit. I was hoping to kill that Piranha Plant by... you know, jumping on it twice, but no such luck. Since again, I think I have mentioned, dude, there's usually issues with emulating N64 games due to some hardware issues that crop up because of that. So, nope, not what I meant. Not what I meant. I meant to do the first Star Spirit thing because my thing was full. Oh well. Dang it, couldn't you have shown up at the end of the fight to double my experience? Because I currently can't take any damage from these guys. It's kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, one thing I do kind of prefer about this, so in the second game, in this game you get Star Spirit abilities. In the second game you get Crystal Stars that give you abilities. I gotta be honest, in many ways I prefer the Star Spirits to the Crystal Stars because the Crystal Stars are all basically mini games that you can fuck up. Whereas, I mean, I know there's like higher potential for damage or healing you can do with the crystal stars, but yeah, just I always preferred just having a flat rate that you get from the star spirits in this game. Plus, it's nice that the star spirits are characters, whereas the crystal stars are just inanimate crystal stars. No, I mean, yeah, okay, the star spirits are not exactly the, you know, the epitome of high riding or anything like that, but I'm gonna up my HP again, and then I'll get some more badge power next level up. Oh. Yep. Vits of A. I wonder if this played any inspiration in Luigi's Mansion. Oh, looks like we finally made it outside of that spooky forest. Hey, Mario, what do you think? You bet that's the mansion the old Boo was talking about before.
Welcome, sirs and madame. I am pleased you made it through Forever Forest. The master awaits you in the rooms highest up in this lovely mansion. In the room highest up in this... Fuck! Please go to the 3rd floor. There you will hear all the news of the star spirits. I'll see you there.
Thank you much. Alrighty. Like I said, let's Okay, I could have... Sorry, I swear I remember that you could open that. That you could push that, that you could have pushed that bookcase. So, I don't know if they kept doing this, but in the first 2 Paper Mario games, there was always somewhere you could go to, like, just jump into to turn Mario into his original design, or at least a more pixelated design. Plays the classic music, and then you can just run around for a bit. Fortunately, there really isn't anything you can do besides it's just kind of a fun little novelty. Dun, dun, dun. What?
Mario, you have come. If you want this record, you must guess who holds it. Lady Bow will be very angry if you let him get it too easily, fellow Boos. Do your boost like we practiced.
Duck, 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 duck. You got it.
Boo's Boo, I'm not reading that because I don't want to take my eyes off the Boo. No, Boo-hoo! You guessed right. Go on, take this. Oh, Boo, Lady Bow's really going to flip out on us.
I like that almost all the Boos do, like, peekaboo in this game. It's... yeah, it's cute. It's alive! Alright. let's get ready to mash some more buttons. Well, that's a weight off your shoulders, I'm sure. Well, it's a good thing the idiot with the controller has played through this game so many times he knows exactly what to do with the weight. That's right. That's right. I'm thinking of, I think, either a different dungeon or a different game, or the second Paper Mario game, where you could push something out of the way. Wait a second. I better keep Parakarry out, just in case I can come across Boos I can talk to. Oh yeah, this isn't an actual treasure chest. But I just thought I'd show that. Well, I mean, okay, I guess it technically is an actual treasure chest, but there's no treasure in it. Just cruel jokes. And unfortunate, inevitable reality. You guys have, like, one trick up your sleeve, don't you?
Mario, welcome. Brought these boots, you must guess who holds them.
Yeah, okay, it's just rinse and repeat dialogue. Crap. I, like, blinked. Oh, I blinked. Yep, I was off by one. There we go. We got the super boots there. Super boots. Huzzah. Oh, boo-hoo. Guess right, go on, take them. Blah, blah, blah. Same thing as what we got with the record. Okay, are you the chump that we need to chat with? Yeah, I got that. Thank you. Nope, you're not the chump we need to chat with. And then, I always loved the simplicity of these games with being, are you the one we need to chat with? Nope. Of just, hey, just one, you get a simple upgrade that, you know, increases your damage by just one hit. But that's all the game really needs, because it manages to escalate the threat and the difficulty perfectly fine, just on its own. You don't need to be dealing ridiculously copious amounts of damage. Sorry, I just want to confirm that it is Butter Frank and Boozman. Yeah, okay, he's around here somewhere. Although I'm pretty sure we do have to give it to the shopkeep. We will have to bring a letter to this shopkeep at some point in this trade along. And I'm pretty sure it wasn't the Boo that was guarding the weight that I was supposed to give it to, since I don't think this game would lock you out of that. Since most people on their initial playthrough wouldn't even think to do something like that. Or wouldn't know to, yeah, wouldn't think to prioritize these letters. Got the Boo's portrait. on, Betty. I need you to be useful again. Okay, you're going away just in case I encounter whoever I need to chat with. So I remember as a kid, because Nintendo Power did offer guides to to new games that they'd released if they were, you know, popular, well-known, etc. And this was one that had a guide, I think, up to maybe this next one. But again, I've always struggled with reading, and especially when I was that young, reading guides was difficult for me. So I just looked at the pictures. Well, because the guides in Nintendo Power were not as detailed as like an actual strategy guide. I was just looking at the pictures, but couldn't seem to figure out how we're supposed to get up to this top floor. Since the little map, you know, said A goes to here, B goes to there, but it didn't say that the portrait led up here.
No! You finally arrived. You took your sweet time. I was testing you to see if you lived up to your reputation. How were the tests? Tough. My name is Bao. I'm glad to finally meet you. I'm Bootlo the butler. I love that name, by the way. I'm Lady Bao's humble servant. The reason why I asked you is I need a favor. Bootler, give him the rundown. Of course, my lady. Mario, do you know the area near here called Gusty Gulch? A hill rises at the top of the gulch, and upon it sits the castle of Taba blah blah. He's a monster and he eats us, ghosts. Booze are his favorite food. Many friends have been eaten. We've tried to attack this evil fiend to save our friends, but Taba Blubba is far too strong for us Booze to slow him down even slightly. He seems invincible. That's why he's known as the invincible Tubba Blubba. There's hope, however. If the rumors are true, then Tubba Blubba has a secret that he closely guards. That secret is probably something that relates to his weak point. So, Mario, I want you to find his secret and defeat him. You'll do it, won't you? Of course, there's a reward for doing us this service. If you beat Tubba Blubba, I'll let you have this.
Ugh. Mario, I'm sorry. We must meet in such dire situation. My name is Skolar. I escaped from Tubba Blubba's castle, but I was in quite a weakened state, and when I made outside, as a result, I couldn't go back to the sky at first. Tried to enter Shooting Star Summit to make the leap to Star Heaven, but I became lost in the forest. While hunting for a way out, I was captured by bulls, and now, oh, here I am. I don't know what to say.
What do you think, Mario? Not such a bad deal, is it? You ought to have had to fight Tubba Blubba to save the Star Spirit anyway, right? This way, you help us Booze too. Besides, I'm going with you. I'll help you like no one else can. My lady! What did you say just now? You at Tubba Blubba's castle? Quite out of question! Excuse me. I simply can't allow you to put yourself in such danger. Still your tongue, Bootler. I've seen too much suffering caused by Tubba Blubba. I wish to see him punished with my own two eyes. Besides, Mario will need me. There's no way he can reach the castle without my powers. Alas, then, Lady, I Bootler will accompany you. Place our duty to see that no harm befalls you. The ancestors demand it. It will be at your side always. Just stop that nonsense. I'm not a child anymore. I'll be fine by myself. You wait here for my return. Lady,
Now, I do know, let's see.
is that alright, Mario? I'll join up with you until we oust Tubba Blubba.
Now, I do know that out of all the original party members, this was the one Flays used the most. Whereas I've always had issues with Bao, and you'll see why.
Okay then, Tubba Blubba's going down.
And I'll try to show you why. I mean, granted, the first initial problem is that, well, as of right now, she's a much lower level than everyone else. Or maybe I should say it's like she's a lower she hasn't just been upgraded the one time, since there isn't exactly traditional leveling for the partners. Dan T, please. Okay. Child in Toad Town. Got it. We're not going back to Toad Town to deliver it. Especially since... Yeah. There isn't a quick way to get to and from this place yet, so... I'm not going to subject you guys to that.
Go ahead. Open it.
Click, clack, click, clack.
So Mario, run away. Are you scared?
Alright. Gusty Gulch. Take that, racism. And that is, you know, proof that I am all-powerful and can never be defeated. But yeah, part of the reasons I dislike using Bow has to do with... Oh dear. So Bow's gimmick is that she just smacks the enemies a bunch of times. My problem with that is, for the most part, lots of enemies you encounter have, you know, at least 1 or 2 defense the farther you get into the game, meaning that Bow's damage output ends up getting reduced drastically. Because at least with the other characters, a lot of them do 1 or 2, you know, big attacks that, you know, bypass the defense to some extent. Whereas Bow's, since it's a ton of smaller attacks, she ends up in... There are plenty of situations where she just ends up not being able to do any substantial damage. But yeah, again, just I thought I'd mention that she is Flay's favorite partner to use in this game. Please don't try. Okay. Well, I can hopefully take one of them down as long as I don't fuck up the jump commands. So it'll only be hit once for a shit ton. Yum, nom, 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 nom. Mmm, that's good jerky. Oh.
Oh, Lady Bow, what a surprise to see you. You know, your ladyship, you really shouldn't come around here. It's dangerous. Double Blubber could come here at any time.
I know. I came here to teach that tub of blubber a lesson. Bring him on. When was the last time he came through here?
Why, just yesterday, lady. It was horrible. This time he ate Herbert. Oh, it was gruesome. Poor Herbert. He was so dark and depressing. What a terrific boo.
Oh no, not Herbert. Oh, tub of blubber. He must be stopped. Listen, everyone, don't fear. Run away to defeat this tub of blubber once and for all. That monster has eaten his last boo meal.
Oh, lady, your bravery is inspiring. But you know he's called the Invincible Tub of Blubber. Please be careful, okay?
Thank you, randomly placed healing block.
Now, you're gonna go up and beat Tubba Blubba, right? Yeah, get revenge and never eat another ghost. Never! Especially... Oh no! Tubba Blubba's coming. Everyone hide! Anybody, you have to hide Mario!
Mario, we have to hide. Use my power immediately. What's up, bro?
Everything's cool, lady. He can't see you. Oh, there's no way Tubba Blubba can see you right now. I am so fucked.
Looks yummy. I need a snack.
Yeah, it's pretty horrifying.
A little tangy, but good.
Oh no, Stanley. Oh, the horror of it all.
Yeah, once I'm able to get... I'm pretty sure there's an upgrade block in Tubba Blubba's castle for Bao. And once I get that for her, then we will... I'll actually use Bao to kind of show you what I'm talking about. Because, yeah, like, right there, that's a fine example. Like, even flipped on his back, that thing still had a defense of 1. So hitting it with the hammer, I was still able to deal 3 damage. But if I had jumped on him, I only would have dealt 2, since I don't need to explain basic math, I'm sure. Repel gel, that's a good item. Could you guys stop supercharging your asses? I can't kill all of you. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Shit. Whew. At least it... Okay, cool. Double experience. I still would have liked if you'd shown up when I said earlier, but, you know, I'll take it. Might want to save that. Alright. To Fierce Tea in the entrance near the Forever Forest. Okay. I am really glad I got that guy, because I kind of got stuck on... So like I said, Bomb Betty does have the highest power output out of any character in the game. It's just... her target range is incredibly limited compared to other characters, and she just consumes flower power. So I think, sadly, because of that, she is tragically the worst partner in this game, because her output is... her damage output I don't think is quite worth the, for lack of a better word, her maintenance cost. Crap. Okay. is that Parakarry's Shell Shot can actually deal a respectable amount of damage for way less flower power consumption. I mean, yes, it's only to one enemy, but... Still. Make me feel good again, Mr. Old Man. Okay, you know, I think I can get both of them. I'll just use a shell shot, and I'll just whack you with my hammer. And that's the way the cookie crumbles, bitch. So yeah, there's a game I've mentioned a few times called Bug Fables that was trying to recapture the spirit of the first Paper Mario games, and well, it mostly succeeds. I was never able to beat it because the last area of the game basically had like boss level, you know, levels of difficulty in every single boss fight. Or no, sorry, that's not what I meant to say. Because like every single just regular fight was as difficult as like the hardest boss fights in the game. At least the hardest of the boss fights that came before it. Now, to be fair, I do know there is an optional side quest that I missed that can get you another companion that I wasn't sure how to do. I'm sure that would have helped a bit. But I do think, sadly, Bug Fables was definitely made more for the kids who grew up playing like Thousand Year Door and got really good at like the blocking, the damage mechanics and whatnot. They're like, okay, let's make a game that's a lot more challenging where you have to get really good at that mechanic to win. And sadly, I feel what they came up with was a little too punishing for its own good. Crap, I kind of wish I jumped on someone else now. Because I was going to kill these guys no matter what. Piss. Okay. I can at least kill this one, so... And my health is not completely abysmal. It's a lot worse after that. Okay, I'm going to focus just to get some more star power, because that might be necessary. Cool, I can use refresh again if I need to. But let's get rid of you. And that's the way the cookie crumbles, in tears on the ground, stinking of day-old lasagna. Where did the lasagna come from? I don't know. It just sounded appropriate at the time. Let's get rid of the Dusty Hammer. It's just 1 damage. I can live without it. Crap. I was hoping that would work. Shit. Oh well, at least I wasn't struck by him. Oh, well, okay, I guess I do need to focus, but I meant to refresh. Because I do, like, Bomb Betty's, like, final super powerful upgrade that she gets. Because, like, you know, right now, she's got a body slam, she's got, for her basic attack, then she can, you know, bomb one person, and then her, like, ultimate ability is she can explode and hit everyone on the screen, which, don't get me wrong, that can be useful. Especially since she deals a ton of damage when she does it. Again, like so many other things, the problem I have with that is just it costs so much flower power. And you can kind of get more bang for your buck with Paracarry, who's got a really good, you know, screen attacking ability. I don't think I can... Yeah, that's blocked off. Well, okay. I think I've said this multiple times, but I just really like the dungeons in this game, period. Just all the dungeons in this game are all just really well designed. They're really clever. Yeah. It's like, that's one thing I feel this game has over its sequel, is that I mean, don't get me wrong, I like all the dungeons in Thousand Year Door as well. It's just, I don't like all of them as much as I like all of them in this game. Like, Thousand Year Door has the Glitz Pit, which I know is technically a really repetitive level, and the train car level. And for me, I'm like, those levels are just so freaking awesome that they outweigh the fact that most of the other levels leave me a little kind of cold. Now, Twilight Town, that level has a lot of good ideas to it. But I personally found Twilight Town just itself a bit tedious compared to some other levels. At least in the exploration. And the forest level, which is I think the second level of the game. I mean, I get that it's kind of supposed to be a somewhat bland level by design, but sadly, just the... for lack of a word, like the Twilight colors in the second level in the second game. It just makes the whole thing look samey to me and doesn't stand out. You know, it's funny, I ragged on Bomb Betty a lot in the past couple streams, and I'm using her to great effect in this one. So... I guess that's just nice to say that there's none of your partners are ever truly useless, you know? Alright. More badge power, please. Alright. What? Yeah, I could grab another HP plus. That might be good. Let's see, I can throw close call back on. Okay. Then power smash, just in case there are things that I need to. Yeah, I don't know why I always see if I can blow those up every time I play through this game, but I don't know, just for some reason I feel inclined to do so. Oh, can I not read that journal? Crap. Got too close. Got a boom. That is one thing that does disappoint me, but I also understand why they did this. Is that the more you level up, like with how quickly you level up, you likewise very quickly the enemies you fight stop giving as good amounts of star points, you know? Which means it's... I'm rambling, because I suppose you technically don't really need to level up that many times. Like, as long as you do most of the fights, you should level up at a perfectly reasonable rate with what the game expects you to fight. Yeah, if it hasn't been clear, it's like, yeah, there's a reason why I'm not a professional live streamer, is because I tend to just ramble aimlessly without anything funny or profound to add to the conversation. Bum, 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 pa-cha. Not that I don't appreciate that you're increasing my experience, but once again, it's like, oh, you couldn't have come when I was making, you know, like 10 plus experience. That'd be so nice. I don't want to go down there just yet. Sorry, this is a dungeon that I've never full... Oh, okay. This is a dungeon that I genuinely don't 100% remember everywhere. That being said, it is a dungeon you absolutely 100% have to explore completely before you advance too far, because something happens that makes like half the dungeon inaccessible during the climax. Burn for it. Yeah, I'm kind of just decided I want to fight. I want to be fighting you guys as little as possible, so I am just going to be abusing Bombetti's power bomb as much as the game will allow me to do so. You know, I remember as a kid, I was like terrified. It's like, no, since, you know, healing blocks do not restore your star power, I gotta save everything of my star power just for the boss fight. You know, it's like, yeah, but you can just get into like random boss, you know, monster fights and just focus a couple times and you'll be golden. Castle key. Okay. Is that everything up here? Looks like. Hey, buddy, what's up? Oh, here we go. Alright, yeah, so now we can use Bow in a fight, and I'll kind of show you what she's capable of. So yeah, you can't fight those things. They're basically wall masters from Zelda, where they'll just grab you and throw you back to the entrance of the dungeon. Which, I mean, to be fair, if you're in this area and it's like, I want to get back up to the ground floor post-haste, you could just let them grab you and throw you back, so it's a perfectly valid strategy. It's just, the problem with that is since they throw you outside the dungeon, it means all the enemies you've defeated up to that point respawn. So you have to deal with them again, which, I mean, if you're looking to grind, not terrible. Just, again, something to bear in mind. Ow! Jerk. Fucker. Yeah, so with her attacks, instead of them increasing in damage like the other characters, I think just what it does is that it adds an extra attack every time she levels up, you know? Which just isn't as good. Because, like, if it's like, oh, she still smacked him 4 times or whatever it was that she did before she leveled up. Oh, crap. Whoops. And it just increased in damage, I would think she's still decently useful, but that's not what happens, and sadly, because of that, I don't really like using Bao too much. But again, she's Flaze's favorite partner to use in this one. Now, it's important to note, if you're just watching that, I'm not putting, swinging my, pushing my joystick back and forth. You're only just supposed to, like, flick it to the left and then bring it back to neutral. Because, yeah, that's why I kind of messed up with that one and only got 2 out, is because I kind of fell out of rhythm. Shoot, I missed the flower power. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Okay, we are going to just need to run away. I don't think I would survive long enough to properly implement anything. To maybe one-hit kill him or anything. Let's get a little healing. Shit, that took longer to go off than that. Yeah, I was just dumb. I can own that. That was just a dumb decision. So I mean, don't get me wrong. As of right now, I mean, Bao. Oh shit. I mean, Bao can deal 5 damage if I was reading that correctly, at no flower power. That's incredibly good since, Bombetti, for like 6 flower powers dealing 6+ damage. But again, it's to multiple people. Oh, and I know that it, son of a bitch. That's a, what is hitting that? And unfortunately, that's also a problem that Bao does tragically have, is Bao doesn't have any moves that damages everyone on screen. Her screen clear ability, whatnot, is her spook, which just frightens everyone on screen, but that's not a guarantee that it's going to actually do anything. Yeah, I don't know why, like, I tried to hit him back, but my controller didn't respond. I like the music. I like the music just everywhere in this game. There isn't any track in this game that I dislike or I don't like in some capacity. Yeah, let's get a heal on. Shit. Yes, just drink pure syrup. That'll make you strong. Correctly, this is the one I want. Yep. Actually, wait. I should have done both because I could have jumped through. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Well, you know what? Since I'm all the way back here anyway, why don't we just go back downstairs, hit that heal block. I just realized I wasted that super shroom. Whatever, we're here. Let's go down to the basement. Let's get that heal. Let's hit that heal block once, and then we head back. I feel my sphincter is a lot more tight now, and I appreciate it. I actually thought I could outrun them, but that was close, because I did not want to get thrown out front, just because, like I said, it would reset all the enemies. And I'm not looking to grind experience just because it's like, I'm streaming. You know, I'm on everyone's time, not just my own, so I'd rather not waste. I'd rather waste as little of it as I can. Now, I don't remember, because I'm pretty sure there was a snowman like that in Mario Party 3, but I don't remember if this game came out before Mario Party 3. Now, I want to say I think 3 came out first, since I know that comparatively speaking, because this game came out in the year 2000, which was comparatively late in the N64's lifetime. Something real quick. Okay, that does stay broken. Let me... Okay, I just did that because I wanted to open a shortcut back up here. Because I'm probably gonna have to drop down there again to get that star piece that's on the table. I don't want to have to run all the way back up. Okay. Bombetti, would you just, you know... do all the work. You know, there's, yeah. One of these rooms. There's one of these in both the first two Paper Mario games. I don't remember if there was one in any of the sequels, but I think part of the reason I don't remember that is because you didn't have partners in the same sense as you do in this game, you know? Got the star piece. This might be what I was thinking of when I was pushing that. When I was trying to push that bookcase back in the Boo's house, in the Boo mansion. I could have sworn there should be more in here. Okay, I did remember correctly. Here we go. Oh, goes up by 4. Fuck. And how much does that one cost to have on? I imagine. Well, I mean, I guess it's only when I'm in peril. Screw it. I'm still gonna put it on. It only cost 1. Why not? Right, I'm gonna quickly focus here because I need. Well, then again, it might have been better if I jumped on the next one over, so that Bombetti would have could take. Whatever, I've already done it. I meant to do a refresh so Bombetti could bomb him again. Oh well, what's done is done, and take him out, so I am not done. Oh, right. That's why the Mega Rush is only 1, because it's not when Mario is in danger, it's only when Mario is in peril. And I think peril is like you're down to 1 HP or something like that. Oh well, I'm still keeping it on because it still could come in handy. drink some more syrup. Just so I can still use some of Mom Betty's abilities, should the need arise.
What's that? Sniff, sniff. I felt that very fishy.
Crap. He had a much bigger hitbox than I expected him to. Right, yeah, and he just like chases us out altogether. I am in no condition to fight all these clubbos. As awesome as the experience would be. Well, actually, maybe I can chip away at them. Crap! Fuck! Shit! Fuck! 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 Okay, well. Actually, no. If I miss the dodge, I'm dead. Oh! That's right, I've got the lucky badge on. Okay, I'm just taking you out. I need you gone. Honestly, that is one of the only times in my entire history of playing this game that I've ever actually used the lullaby skill. It's because, I mean, as you saw, it didn't work on all of them. And the later you get in the game, the less likely status effects like that are going to work on the bad guys. At least I kind of got... Oh, and there's only one of them. Yeah, still just best to just take him out. Not worry about focusing too much. Crap. Well... You stay right there. Gotcha. Now, it looks like I picked a fight with the worst one first. Yeah, that sounds like something I'd do. grab another flower power, just since flower power is only currently that high because of the badge I've got on, so I don't want to get too far behind my HP. And that was two level ups in one dungeon. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Nice. I did manage to clear everything in this room. Alright, let's get Bao back out. Sweet. I could have... I didn't know that this was here. Could have just come here before I dealt with all that crap, but, you know, at least I didn't spend any items. I was just being clever about the use of my, yeah, just being clever about everything else I was using.
Yeah, I might be in trouble. That Star Spirit ran away, and now I think someone suspicious is in the castle. I sure don't want to make King Bowser mad. He's scary. He did make me invincible, but if I screw up, he might change me back to normal. Time for some beauty rest.
Hi there, I'm Yaki, a faithful and chatty follower of Master Tubba Blubba. My very important job is to guard his valuables. But you don't look like Master Tubba Blubba at all. That means you've come here to steal me, the magical key that unlocks the door to the Windy Mill at the foot of the Gusty Gulch. And furthermore, your goal is to find out if there's a secret inside the Windy Mill. You're a terrible liar. Help, Master Tubba Blubba!
I'm pretty sure it says I'm being stolen.
What? Is it not 5 more minutes, Mom? Oh no, he's awake. We have to run.
Like, no, this part also scared me as a kid. And again, just anything that involves being chased always freaked me out as a kid. So yeah.
Hey, you thief! Stop!
So yeah, because of this, you can never re-access back Tubba Blubba's room or any of that left part of the dungeon because it's gone. You can't go back up there. So that's kind of what I meant by make sure you have everything. I mean, just actually seeing the screen shake like that as a kid. Oh, I was so afraid of this. And again, if I was afraid of this as a kid, it makes sense why Abby and I never even got to the first scare when we tried playing Amnesia for a Halloween video.
At last, we've arrived at Tubba Blubba's castle. Are you ready, everyone? Be brave. We must do all we can to help Lady Bao. But
What can we do?
this is no time to lose your nerve, fellow boos. Our dear lady is fighting against Tubba Blubba himself. We mustn't hesitate.
Come back here!
What's that noise? Tubba Blubba's chasing you? He's right on the other side of the door. What? You might be able to find out Tubba Blubba's weak point? Well, of course, the windmill at the foot of the hill. You must hurry. Run as fast as you can to the Windy Mill. We'll hold Tubba Blubba here.
It's too dangerous. He's a madman. He'll eat every last one of you.
Yeah. Why won't this door open?
I don't know how long we can keep holding this. Don't worry about us. Go for our sakes. Don't look back.
So
I smell delicious ghost. Open the door.
now I do know something I do remember as a kid
I smell delicious ghost. Open the door.
I do remember as a kid, this was, like, the boss fight of this chapter was one of the more challenging ones. So I am looking forward to redoing this one, because I don't remember how much trouble I had when I replayed through this game. Last time I replayed through this game just for leisure. And I'm avoiding all the fights because I don't remember if there is a convenient heal and save point before the boss fight. So I just kind of want to stay fresh. Yeah, there's a heal right here, but I don't need it. I'm good. Save point right here. But I don't think there's one at the bottom of the mill. And I do think we have some other enemies we run into in the mill. Sorry, not in the mood. No entry allowed. Really? No entry allowed. Absolutely no entry allowed. Yeah, so.
Who are you? What? Mario? Did someone tell you that I am the secret strength of Tubba Blubba? Someone spilled the beans that the Tubba Blubba in the castle is just a shell and I'm controlling it from here. You can't trust anybody. I can't let you out of here knowing the secret of my invincible body. Sorry, but here we go.
I really like the music in this boss fight. By the way, anyone going into this boss fight, Boo is a must to not get killed. Just trust me on this.
Hey you, Lady Ghost, you look quite tasty. Stick around after the battle, fighting makes me hungry.
Oh, that's just kind of creepy.
Ugh, you wish. You don't have a chance, you ghost goblin freak.
Like, no, seriously, if you really think about that, he basically, that's kind of the equivalent of, ugh, I don't want to think about it.
Mario, now I'm really mad. Let's beat that thing up. I'm going to enjoy. I'm going to do this great attack that's impossible to avoid. I just have to prepare for a bit, so hang on for a second.
Okay, and Repel Gel, so you need Bow for this fight because she can make you invisible, but Repel Gel also works for this too, and this way we can still get an attack out from Bow, so I'm just going to use that real quick. Because, like, yeah, if you got hit by that, you'd take so much damage. So, yeah, you need Bow for this. And I think that maybe that was the reason I had so much trouble with this boss fight, is I didn't really like using Bow all that much. So I didn't use Bow for this boss fight, and it kept ending incredibly poorly for me. Ooh, nice. Good timing, my friend. Kamehameha! Kamehameha miss. Okay, yeah, no, I definitely think what I like about the Paper Mario games is that they're great games for, much like how Symphonia is like a good example for a younger audience to first experience some more of those like complex ideas the game presented. This is a good, even younger kids' first RPG. Because it's a good way to teach them the idea of, you know, you got to use strategy in boss fights and, you know, other things like that. Rather than just using whatever you wanted.
I have to get out of here.
Yeah, I'm still not in the mood to fight you. We are still technically in the boss fight right now.
It's time to reunite. Oh yeah, now I'm feeling good. With my heart and body united, there's no way you'd beat me.
Never mind the fact that the heart being removed is what made you invincible in the first place, numbnuts.
No.
And as a kid, I was so disappointed because I thought Tubba Blubba had a really cool design, so I wanted an actual fight against him. So the fact that it was like, no, the heart is the actual boss fight.
No. My heart and body united, I'm not invincible anymore. Now I'm back to not invincible Tubba Blubba. That's so lame. I give up. Look, I'll give back all the ghost I ate. Forgive me.
Gross.
I'm actually a really sensitive guy, trapped in a huge body. I don't want to be invincible anymore if it means I have to fight guys like you. Fuck's sake. Serves you right. Everyone who's got eaten has been returned safely, hooray. But I guess I'd better tell everyone not to scare with Tubba Blubba anymore. We used to love scaring Tubba Blubba night and day because he was such a coward. Oh well, we're not sorry for it. Scaring folks is what ghosts do, so boo on him. Besides, that was a pretty invigorating experience, and I felt so full of excitement before. And it was also a good learning experience. I think I'd better experience some more of the outside world. So I think I'll accompany you for a little longer. Is that okay, Mario? Of course it's okay, right? Done! You're so lucky to be able to travel with me. Here you go, Mario. I'm giving you back the Star Spirit as promised. Bootflower! Snap to it! Come over here! Here, Mario. He's free now.
End of chapter. After solving the secret of the invincible Tubba Blubba, Mario and party set free Star Spirit Skolar. Now with Tubba Blubba just a bad dream, the boos are free to haunt to their heart's content. Even the lonely wind echoing through Gusty Gulch seems to be celebrating the victory. At least for now. With newest party member Bow in tow, Mario and friends are ready to take on their next challenge. Yep, we're going to save and continue. I will be wrapping up after we do Peach's bit, though, because I do have something else I need to do today. And I need to get ready for it.
I wonder how Mario's doing. Do you think he found a way to beat that? Do you think he found a way to beat that Tubba Blubba?
I wonder too. I'm so worried if Mario got hurt.
Well, hey, no use wondering. Why don't we go out and try to eavesdrop again? If Mario managed to beat Tubba Blubba by now, Bowser and his followers will be really mad, don't you think?
You may be right, Twink. There's no use sitting around worrying like this. Let's see what we can find out. This is one of my two favorite of the Peach segments in this game. Okay, that's one other thing I like about this game. The Peach sections in the second game aren't as fun, in my humble opinion. That's also because you get to play as Bowser briefly in the other games, and his sections are always a hoot. But all the Peach sections in this game are usually decently fun or have something fun going on.
It can't be. No, no, no. Explain that again, slowly.
The wretchedness, I keep trying to tell you. Tubba Blubba was defeated by Mario.
Well, that's strange because he told me he was invincible. You told me he was invincible. How could you beat someone who's invincible? Stupid Mario. I guess maybe he found out the secret that made Tubba Blubba not quite so invincible. Then he beat him. Ugh, I despise Mario. Really?
You filthy news. We have to come up with another tactic, and quickly. Mario will most likely go to Shy Guy's toy box next.
Yeah, so we should prepare something there for his arrival. I won't be satisfied just having him beaten up anymore.
What we needed to do was find his weak point and completely humiliate him.
Yeah.
Gammy Koopa, you gotta find out what Mario hates and...
No.
Oh, for Pete's sake. No, wait, hold on. It's actually good timing, my mischievous princess. We were just discussing the weak points of our mutual friend Mario. So, Princess Peach, what do you know about his weaknesses, huh? And listen, you must be honest. Which one of the things does Mario hate the most? I see. Excellent. There's another thing that fills him with dread. Good, good, good. And how about these things? Which of these does he hate? Oh, excellent. Perfect. Thanks, princess. Nah. Be sure Mario can't avoid these things that he hates. We'll beat him for sure. Did you get all that, Cammy Koopa? Get going immediately.
Of course, your gnarliness. Mario's really in for it now, is he? I'm starting to wonder for a second there. But then again, King Bowser's ordered this, so I have no choice but to obey. Well, I guess we'll see.
Of course you will. My tactics are brilliant. They're pure art. So, Cammy Koopa, have the princess taken back to her room immediately. Finally, we will witness the end of Mario at last.
God's attention, take Princess Peach back to her room at once. Yes, Mom. No, not again!
Oh, I loved that. I love that so much.
Hello again, Mario. I knew you could do it. I don't know how to thank you. I know it was the right decision to ask you to help us. You're a great man. Now that I'm free, I can help you.
Sparkle. Mario Star Energy goes up to 3. Mario can now use Starstorm, a new Star Spirit power. With Starstorm, you can attack all enemies. Starstorm is probably the ability I use the absolute most. Besides maybe... anyway.
Mario, I have one bit of bad news. Unfortunately, Bowser's life force seems to be getting stronger all the time. Most likely it's the Star Rod that's giving him more power. We're not even sure if he's noticing it or not, but there's no question that it's making him stronger than before. We will have to be much more careful in the coming trials. I'm sorry to leave, but I must go back to Star Heaven. The other Star Spirits are waiting for me. Oh, and if you could, please keep it a secret that I got lost in the Forever Forest. Thank you. Bye, Mario.
Alright, I'm just gonna hit that save block in front of Bow's Mansion, and we will be calling it a day. Oh. Oh, sorry guys, 1 second. What happened? Oh, I accidentally pulled the manual out. As long as I didn't turn the game off, that's what matters. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm not sure when, but I'll see you guys then.